Hi, my name is Tiffany Wright, and welcome to Lawyering Behind the Scenes. Today we're going to talk about trademarks. Trademarks are something that we see in our everyday lives, but what is the lawyering that goes on behind the scenes of trademark law? So that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about Beyonce in terms of her trademark dispute for the Blue Ivy Carter trademark. And then we're going to talk about LeBron James. LeBron James has an interesting trademark strategy. He's tried to trademark several things that he's been unsuccessful at. What is a trademark? A trademark is technically under unfair competition law. So the whole point of a trademark is to protect your competitive edge, to make your brand recognizable, and to ensure that if I register my trademark, no one else can use that in the class of goods that I have registered my trademark under. How is trademark different from the other forms of IP? So we'll take copyright and patents. Copyright is more you're registering your artistic expression of something. So whether it be music lyrics, a book, that's an artistic expression of something that I've created that I am now filing copyright protection for so that no one else can basically plagiarize my work or copy my work. That's what copyright law, on the other hand, is more, like I talked about before, is more about protecting your brand. So like Nike is a trademark, Tesla is a trademark, all of those brand names that help you distinguish one brand from another. Patents are protection of inventions. So if you see a patent application, it will have figures, it will have explanations, and it will detail a novel invention. So that's the difference between copyright, trademark, and patent. I hope that helps. Trademark's a brand, copyright's an artistic expression, and patent is more for inventions. So now that we know a little bit more about what a trademark is and how it's different from other parts of IP, we are going to talk first about the Blue Ivy Carter trademark dispute. So I think a lot of people were aware that this was going on. Basically what happened was in 2012, Blue Ivy Carter was born. There's a lot of huge Beyonce fans. I'm personally not that big of a Beyonce fan, but I get it. Like, she's wonderful, she's beautiful, she's fascinating. So people really got into this case where there is a trend of celebrities trademarking their names or their children's names. The Kardashians have done a really great job of trademarking not only their names, but their children's names. Interestingly, Kourtney Kardashian does not seem to be into that, but Khloe Kardashian, Kylie Jenner, and Kim Kardashian all have trademarked their kids' names and made sure that others cannot be creating products and selling products underneath their children's names. So Beyonce wanted to do the same thing. Blue Ivy Carter was born in 2012. In 2017, Veronica Morales, a lifestyle event planner, decided to trademark the name Blue Ivy for her business. So when Beyonce, years later, tried to trademark the name Blue Ivy Carter, Veronica Morales filed a petition with the United States Patent and Trademark Office to block Beyonce from filing the Blue Ivy Carter name in different classes of goods. So recently, we've seen resolution to this case in the favor of Beyonce, that there's really no likelihood of confusion between Veronica Morales's trademark for event and lifestyle planning and the Blue Ivy Carter trademark, which is obviously to denote Beyonce and Jay-Z's beautiful child. So that's how that was resolved. It's really interesting trademark disputes where the USPTO has to determine, can someone else block another from using their trademark? When you file a trademark, you're filing it in a class of goods, so you're not able to totally banish people from using that name unless you file it in all those classes. Next, we're gonna talk about LeBron James. That's still funny years later. If you don't know that, it's like this little kid announcing basketball players. I think it was like at an all-star game, and he's like, LeBron James. Anyway, I like crack myself up sometimes. Anyway, so LeBron James, he has his own entity that he uses for filing trademarks, LBJ Trademarks LLC, I think it is. And so if you search on the USPTO, you'll see that he's filed various trademarks over the year, including his name, LeBron. He tried to file Taco Tuesdays. He was unsuccessful in that because it was in 2020, and how long have people been using Taco Tuesdays? So in order to get your trademark registered, it can't be something generic that the world uses. You can't just say Taco Tuesdays or like however he was saying and have it be a trademark, because it's such a generic term that is used by various people in society, not just LeBron James. It's not something that he can claim as his own brand. So he also has filed stuff related to his I Promise school, and he has like a few like phrases and slogans that he's trademarked. But what we're going to talk about today is LeBron's Nike deal. LeBron James signed his first Nike deal in 2003 for $90 million, and that was before he was ever in the NBA. So this is when he was obviously going to be a pick for the NBA draft. He met with Nike. There's a lot of cool stories that have been told around how that whole situation happened, but that's not the focus of our conversation today, so I'm not going to get into the details. But by the time LeBron entered into his second deal with Nike, he's a big superstar. This is 2015, and he signs what they call a lifetime deal with Nike. Nike supposedly has never done a lifetime deal before, and LeBron James' business partner, Maverick Carter, said it was $1 billion lifetime deal. So as part of either one of those deals, I'm not sure, LeBron has transferred, and I don't know if there's a cutoff or how it works because we're not privy to the contract, but he transferred his trademark, LeBron, to Nike. So in 2005, LeBron James filed his trademark to the name LeBron. You can trademark a name a living person like we just discussed with the Kardashians and Blue Ivy Carter. And at some point he transferred that trademark to Nike. So that's part of his overall deal with Nike. I thought that was really interesting because you see the value of a trademark in that you can enter a deal with a company and grant them the right to use your name or your trademark as part of the transaction. So that's all I have for you today. I hope you learned a little bit about trademarks. I'm Tiffany Wright, and this is Learning Behind the Scenes. See you next time.